Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I hope everybody's having a great day. I noticed that there was a scheduling issue, and somehow this got set for 9 p.m. So, as people come on board, this might be a confusing one today. Sorry for that. That's what happens when you do things in a rush. So, it showed 9 p.m. on the calendar. So I am sorry. Good morning, Christina. How are you this morning? We have people coming in slow but sure. I'm glad it didn't seem to mess everybody up. Facebook was what I was really worried about. Hi, Kim. How are you? We are getting logged on. Again, what happens when you do things too fast? That somehow it got booked at 9 p.m., not 9 a.m. Well, it's not somehow, it's my fat fingers. Aloha, Bridget. Yes, even in the cold, we are celebrating the warmth and being alive in Florida. How things went well for your birthday? I hope things did. Yeah, they were awesome. Everything is good. We had a good morning. And then actually got out from underneath some debt yesterday and paid off some old debts, and were able to lease 2 brand new cars. So we were able to lower debt, trade off some old stuff, and get into the new stuff. So that is God and the universe and angels reaching out and making things possible. Trumpets, hello, trumpets. Good morning. Christina, you're tired this morning, are you? You got to get some coffee. Got to get some coffee. Miss Amy, good morning to you. Sky Stanley, good morning. Hope so happy to get on your live. Happy late birthday. Thank you very much. It was an awesome day. 59. Wow, 3.5 years I can start collecting Social Security. Good morning, Bridget. Woo, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. Sky Standing, my real name is Teal. There you go. Bebop, good morning. Yes, I miss Florida. I love Florida. There are things I don't like about Florida, but especially roll around hurricane season. I hate it. And then a few months where it's 90 plus degrees and running 80 to 100% humidity. So things are doubling in here. I don't know why, but we will see. You should know you don't want to see me on coffee. This is true, but try this one. I'm going to send you some, Christina. I want you to log on. We'll do this real quick. I want to start the morning out. Go to the HempWorks. Try some of the coffee. This one doesn't wig you out. It doesn't have any caffeine, but you get all the same natural invigoration from it. So check it out. Had a few people checking things out. Things are good. I hope everybody's enjoying it. A couple people actually joined. Thank you very much. Love you guys. We're going to start this journey together. Best governor in Florida. Okay. Carol Lewis. Good morning. I'm trying to get things caught up again. Missouri checking in. Missouri in the house. Brenda. Morning, Rob. Rockin' Rob. Blessed energy. My barefoot tribe. Come on in, folks. Get in, settle down, nestle up with your coffee, nestle up with your HempWorks, nestle up with your mantra, do whatever. And yes, Bridget, it is cold today. So we are the barefoot tribe, and our slogan is paddle on. No matter what life throws at you, paddle the hell on. Stacy Mask, good morning. The South Florida. From South Florida in Tennessee now. Miss the beach weather. That's about it. Yeah, but it's even cold right here. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, sir. How are you? Susan, good morning from Cape Cod. Oh, there'll be a couple of people that'll be jealous. My wife will be jealous. Things like that. So very good, very good. I have a very special message again to begin the day with. That I sat down and I said, put me in a direction. Where do you want to go? And we are missing. I'm going to show you in the cards that I pulled. Oh, let me do what I always do for folks, my tarot people. Today, I'm starting out the day using the Celtic Dragon. Kim, This is another deck that I got to make sure that I was ready for our March live event. Folks, a couple of live events to be aware of in Merritt Island at Island Bead and Crystal. On the 26th, we will be doing moonlight readings right before the full moon. They're great. Check them out. Call them. Set up. Be live there. Everybody on the following day at 2 o'clock, from 1 to 2 on the 27th, I'll be doing a pendulum class. Actually, I love pendulums. We actually worked with one a little bit yesterday. Some of y'all saw it. Okay. And then again in March at Island Bead and Crystal, live with Kim at Kim Danbert doing our March readings. So doing that. Kim, also in the first Tuesday, Kim, you have to give us the of when things are happening. I'm going to be speaking. Kim does a Tarot Tuesday class or something where she's going to bring me in to talk about how to make sure you're individualizing and interpreting your cards. So I get to speak at that. So a lot of things happening. Things are going to be starting to move. We're looking at events all over the place. So there we go. Good morning, June. Happy to have you. All right. Red Pill, Soul Family in the house, and the Barefoot. I didn't see Red Pill yesterday. I need to get up with him. Tell him I am looking forward to getting up with him. I'm wanting to try to put something together. Michael, doing awesome. Miss me. Good morning, Stacy, Virginia Beach. Love that. Checking in. Kim likes my deck. Celtic Dragon. Stacy, you got it. Keeping it simple. Good morning. How you doing? Love, light to all. Yes, always. Peace, love, and light. Like to start the day. Island, Crystal, and Bead. I always flip the words around. Oh, no, that's the sign of that 59-year-old. So cool. Midnight reading. Absolutely. We're going to have a ball. We need to do some midnight readings. I tell you what. Kim lets me and you talk. Let's set up some online live midnight readings, and we'll go from there. Bridget, I'd like to get you involved in that, and let's see what's happening. Don't forget, for those of you on also who are on the Quantum Super Channel and people checking in to make sure that you're looking at me on Luminous Playground. It's a private group. Come in, very non-political, but we have a ball. Check us out there. We're going to be doing live broadcasts there. And on my other site, the YouTube channel, Tarot with an Attitude. So make sure you're clicking over there and subscribing. Let me turn this chatterbox thing off here. I should have done that before. All right. Now, nobody more important than you folks right now. Okay. I'm wanting to learn about pendulum correctly. It is fun. Once you know what you're doing and things are good, please, Stacy, tell Red Pill, catch up with me. I need it. You ready for the snow coming? I haven't seen Red Pill yet. I hope he pops in. So Red Pill Auntie Club. There you go. I love the energy here. Oh, energy is everything. It's what we're all about. We're going to talk about it this morning. Good morning, everyone. So in my reading this morning, and I always love to start readings as we go through the day with Heavenly Father, Heavenly Mother, energy, light, spirit, angels, guides, all of those things that you have given us, put around us, and allowed us to have as a gift. Thank you in advance. Make sure that what I say comes out is the knowledge from you and not the knowledge from me, and that it goes to the people that need it and can understand it and want to absorb it. Thank you, and may peace, love, and light go out to everybody. So mote it be. So off to the races we go. Much love from Florida. Brazil in the house. Wow, there you go. Bridget, yeah, I'm getting the whole tongue sticking out thing. All right, first card I got this morning. What a way to start the day. The World. And as I continued with the pull, okay, and yes, I put in the title, or I meant to put in the file, There Be Dragons. This is a dragon deck. I love dragons, okay? So what we're looking at here is the world. The world is ours, folks. The world has been giving us. This part of our physical world has been given to us as a gift to experience. We are learning to experience this part of the world. So we need to understand we have this awesome gift in our in our presence that we've been given. We have hope. We have light. Look at everything. And as I've said, I've always said we are spiritual beings, okay, having a human experience. But look, there are worlds beyond. We can move between them. This is a gift. Spiritual creatures move between them. Now, Tarot with an Attitude, I'm going to give y'all all something to thinking about. Okay, I'm killing. Yeah, I got you, Bridget. I know I'm trying to drag Bridget in. I love this, but I credit her with really getting me started in a lot of this. So love you, Bridget. But one of the things I want you to realize, now I'm going to throw a funny one at you. Let's have this. You know why nobody can find Bigfoot? My personal belief, I haven't read the cards on it. If y'all want to do a Bigfoot reading, we'll do a Bigfoot reading. We're here to have fun. We're here to laugh. Why not? Okay? Everything's not all, So learn. You're to have fun. Life is to be enjoyed. This world is to be experienced. This world is to be experienced in both the good and the bad. You are to learn from what comes your way. You're to learn about yourself. That's how we grow. Things like that. This is what we're here for. But we can move, we can travel, we can understand that things are moving. For people that say, oh, things don't move between the world, then don't talk to me about angels. Duh, okay? So if we believe in certain things, one of the things, and we're going to get here, is we're not fully experiencing this world because one of the things we're doing was the Five of Pentacles. We're too wrapped up in what's going on right here, okay? In our own world. We forget there are other things. There are other things around us. And we're all stumbling around looking for help when we have our spirits chasing us going, we're right here. God is saying, I'm right here. The universe is saying, I'm right here. The mother is saying, I'm right here. So Just Sit Red Pill a message, and the aunties, thank you very much. Life has 100% very good. Like, guess what? None of us are coming out of this alive, folks, unless something miraculous happens. But we leave this body and move on. We leave this body and move on. We have to stop wandering around and begging for help when help is right here. Help is right here. Help is right here. Help is here. We are capable. You are experiencing some of what you brought into this world. So remember, we manifest things. You have to change it. So I'm like, okay, tell me what's going on. Stacy, I need to hear that. Absolutely. A lot of people do. And that's the reason I starting out with the message, because I feel like I have so much fun doing the readings for people that sometimes the message gets lost and it becomes more about me having fun than what the messages are needed to be given. So I am just waiting on spring to plan again. Well, maybe some beach time too. You get to the beach, you let us know, okay? And Kim is posting the times and dates here. Thank you very much. There we go. Auntie Nellie. Thanks, Stacy. Got your email. Hi, fam. I love you all. Good morning, Auntie Nellie. Very good. I need you to tell Red Pill I'm looking for him, okay? I got to get up with him. It really hit my heart this morning. He and I need to do a show together. So then we have February 26th, beginning at 6:30, Island, Crystal, and Bead. So Jacqueline Grant, I have no clue what to do. So we're fixing to go more into, I need a direction, a new career path. Jacqueline, hold on. Let me finish this, and we will go there. You will be my first. I have no clue what to do. Auntie saying hi to every morning. Dragon morning. My butt is dragging. A lot of people are. It's Thursday. We're almost there. You know, this is the 9 of the workday week. So here's what we go. What I'm seeing is, though, one of the reasons is 5 of Swords. What are we doing? We're fighting with our own mental state. We are in our own heads. We are having conflict because there are things we're starting to second guess. And we're like, well, all this can't really be true, or whatnot. You know, guess what? I loved the movie. A lot of people didn't. Hook. Robin Williams, where he became the adult Peter Pan and had to remember how to fly, had to remember who he actually was. Folks, that's what this world is doing to us because we allow it to. Guess what? My fat ass gonna fly. I love it. Things are moving today. And if you don't think that these talks, seeing these and getting to talk through them helps me as much as it helps you, you're wrong. This is ministering to my own heart. Folks, conflict, don't let that mental shit get to you. To communicate. I don't understand. People are going to laugh at me. Stuff like that. Y'all keep coming on in. Glad to see you here. Okay? But it's mental. It's communication. 5 is the conflict. And one of the things you will notice, we've got dragons fighting people, fighting. Nobody knows who's fighting, but there's one dragon sitting off in the back just going, kind of looks like a stone. Let me take what's left. And this will be easy for me. Folks, a lot of times when you see everybody fighting, this is one of the things that's keeping us from attacking the world. It's one of the things, again, we had pentacles here in our real world. We get involved in so much fighting and beliefs and things like that. You know, Christina Lee, bangarang. That's it. Bangarang. Love that saying. One of the things we're doing here is we're looking for happiness. Everybody wants to be happy, and sometimes we can't see the happiness for the trees. So my next question is, and I'll be done with this in just a second, guys. And you go, I am human. You got it. All right. What do we need to do? What's going on? What's the problem? We are adulting too much. We're overthinking as adults. We're getting our logic in. This is the Page of Pentacles. Damn it, sometimes throw down and act like a kid. That's what our page is about, that teenage spirit. Go back to when you believed something and you had a passion about it. How do you think? Very smart move in the election was getting our young people, the teenagers, riled up on one subject. Not saying whether it's right or wrong, but you have to admit they got them riled up. And when they were on it, they were more of a force to be reckoned with than a lot of us adults because of their teenage passion, their teenage desires. Remember, you can bring things into your world, but you have to believe. You have to understand. You have to move forward. You got to let some of that old shit go. If you want to be new, you got to be new. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But guess what we've got to gain once we do it? The sun. It burns bright, folks. It's there. The sun is alive. The sun is kicking. It's putting off our heat, our warmth. It is telling us the world is yours. It's next. Okay? Understand, this is something we all have. And a lot of us are missing it because we're too wrapped up in our own minds and our own heads and what's going on around us. Be free. You know, once you set your mind free, your ass will follow. I love that statement. Yeet, friends, there we go. Bebop. All right. Let me get back up here. Things are getting all out of hand. Let me see where we are. Bangarang. Yes, Christina. Love that movie. A lot of people did. My ass is going to fly too. There you go. Let's fly. Paddle on, people. Paddle on. So was it June? June, was it you that had the question about your work, a career path? Let's ask. Let's ask about your career path. Let's go on to the career path. I believe it was June. Let's find out. So while I'm dealing here, I'm going to get kind of caught up with some of the comments. I've been trying too hard with logic. I let my heart take over. Logic later. Yes, logic is there for a reason. But this world, this physical world, this universe has us wanting to deal strictly in logic. And there's a fault to that. You know, there is a fault to that. We lose sight of some things. And people loving that movie, I'm glad to see. Logic breaks in there, breaks in this here storm. Yes, it does. People laugh at me all the time. I could care less. It's what you hold true to your soul. That's it. Move on. It's okay. And you know what? What we should be doing is actually when people laugh at us and whatnot, instead of being angry at them, those are the people we need to send love to. Those are the people we literally need to breathe in their negativity. Yes, I said it. That is the way the old breathing exercises started, folks, from Buddha, was you breathe in their negativity and you blow out your karmic good. You say, I want you to be happy. Let me take this from you. I want you to be happy, and leave them be. Let them go on. Auntie June, I miss you. Greatest morning all. Hello, everybody. Good morning. All of a sudden, people saying good morning. We're getting our tribe connective. Don't live in this box. You are so right. I hate adulting. Yeah, me too. I can't stand it. Jacqueline, it was me. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Jacqueline Garnett. We're going to stop right there. So I'm going to get this out here for Jacqueline. Jacqueline, again, if you want a more in-depth reading, go to my tarotwithanattitude.com. I can set something up there for you. But on a real quick, let's do a real quick pull. Got so excited. I want to steal everything. Jacqueline's career path. Somebody just left my building. Jacqueline, they're visiting with you. You might feel their presence. Okay, they're coming back. Jacqueline, here's what we're going to do. All right. Your career path. What does Jacqueline need to know about her career path? Here we go. All right. Ten of Swords. It's not a pretty card, okay? But something is at an end. It's time to let something go. You've been dragging this weight around in your mind. It's ironic. I had this talk with one of my boys last night who was working a part-time gig while he's waiting to get to Peru for an archaeological dig. What he's doing is he was working with somebody and they were starting to treat him like crap. And at that point, he stood up and said, no, I won't do this. Sometimes, folks, this is where our negativity comes from. It is the Ten of Swords. It is exactly where we are beaten, we are destroyed, and we are destroyed mentally. When you're consciously destroyed and you're consciously getting up, all you're doing is multiplying negative energy, lower level vibrations, and you are having a problem. So make the change. Something is coming, something different's coming your way. On the shadow card of that, what I'm getting at, you got movement ahead. Knight of Swords, and again, we're both swords. You've got to mentally move forward on this. Grab it, go with the passion. You're not happy with where you're at. Make it happen for you. That's what I got there. So we'll go from there. Let me get back up here. Love that, Annie Nelly. With the career path question, yes, that was you. We got the power. Yes, we do. Absolutely. Happy robot. Treat problems like cake. More problems, great. We're there to learn from it. I got news for you, folks. No matter what happens today, if you win the freaking lottery today, okay, somewhere in the future is a problem that the money won't have anything to do with. The loss of loved ones, grief, things like that, jobs, investments, life changes, things move. It's cyclical, folks. So you're going to have to be expected. And you know this, when you're in a blessing, enjoy it because it's going to change. So don't be sitting here going, what's going on? Problems are coming your way. But here's the beauty of it. When you're in a problem, guess what? A blessing is around the freaking door. Just wait. It's coming because nothing stays. You have to continue on. So I have found my marbles now. I need to learn to fly again. Bangarang. There we go. The Bangarang squad. Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Maybe that's us. Barefoot Bangarang. Kim Danberg. Nice pun logic is there for a reason. Clever, Rob. You got me. Okay. Stacy, if you have time, could you pull a card for the soul tribes and families who are joining and moving? Sure. We are going to pull a card. Tell you what, I'm going to slip over here to another deck, the Spirit Song deck. Kim, this is more of a shamanic deck, and for my people, this that's the book. The cover has the box cover looks different. Love my elephants, love my animals. This is very shamanic. But pull a card. We're going to look at what we're doing here. About to flip my cards around. So that would have been a mess. There we go. All right. Soul tribes and families who are joining and moving. All right. Here we go. Soul tribe and families that are joining and moving. One of the messages we have, 3 of shells. And wow, does this fit into today or what? 3 of shells is all about emotions, playfulness, and bliss. Remember, if you're not being happy when you're joining in, let some of the old fight go. Some of this, we got caught up. People got duped into some certain things, and now we have to heal from it. 3, the Trinity. Remember that. Remember, things are good. Spirit, physical body, self, inside, mind, body, spirit, Trinity. This 3 is a number, and the shells are all about your subconscious and your passion. And what you have to do is remember the message to these people is find like-minded people and enjoy their company. Keep in mind, if they are starting to use it as a bitch session, if all of a sudden you're leaving, being more angry at somebody than you are, that tribe is not for you. Okay? Keep your movements and your tribes separate. This is for people who are reaching enlightenment. We're going 5D, things that people need to understand, that if you really want to find the answers and see what's going on, remember, this is supposed to be fun. Awakening can be harsh and just a wicked shake to the bones. I've said that all along. But we've got our playful dolphins here and the kid in the card, Playful Bliss. So hope that helps. We go from there. You are welcome. Dear Rob, I pray your birthday was as awesome as you. Thank you very much. Yes, it was. Let me share. I'm going to bring one of my gifts in tomorrow. I'm going to have a special guest. I want y'all to be aware. I meant to bring him today, and he is here. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you will see. I'm going to introduce y'all to a new partner of mine that was given to me yesterday. So we will see what's going on. So be ready. My birthday was completely awesome. Let me tell y'all quickly how my birthday went. Okay. One of the things, that I want people to understand is I've been working towards some things, and with enlightenment, things come. You need to make things happen for yourself. And something a good friend of mine taught me a long time ago was when he was relying on commissions or whatnot, when he started really running low, he would go buy a brand new suit. Force things. Picture that what you need and where you're at is what's coming at you is what you want. A lot of times we get in that zone where we're afraid. And I kind of woke up that way this morning, folks. And that's why this message was so important to me, of going, wait a minute. Remember, enlightened ones are just as human as you are. We have all of the personality traits. Somebody that you consider enlightened or is in touch, they get sad too. They worry about things. But the key is being able to take that worry, compact it, and go, wait a minute. I can change my mind. I am not carrying that shit around with me all day. So therefore, things opened up, took my wife to work, or brought something to her at work, and then she was going to get out early for my birthday. So I putzed around and I was literally just driving around Melbourne. Then all of a sudden I pulled into a car place. We were upside down in the car. We've all been there. Several years ago, my wife and I had to compact loans, get some things done. And now you're stuck with a car and a car payment that was, okay. The beauty of things and the beauty of life. Let me tell you something, folks. Being aware. I do truly believe my coffee, my curcumin, and things like that helps me be more aware during the day. So that's my own belief. Take what you want, leave what you don't. But at the same point, yesterday, we went from having one car with an $800 car payment that's 3 years old, okay, and an old piece of shit, all right, to we have lowered our car payment by almost $250 to $300, all right? And we are both driving in brand new cars. My wife has a brand new, packed out, loaded Camry. I have a Tacoma. And guess what? We came out of it cheaper than what we did because God, angels, universe opened a door for us to be able to step through, and we were there to step through it. So that's what's going on there. So my birthday was awesome, and I got to follow that up with going to have birthday with my 3 boys. Holy crap. How good is that? How good is that? The only thing that would have made it perfect is if my daughter could have been there. And Christina, we're all going to get together before Cody gets on Zoom or on something. But, we are there because what we want to get her, so it was all there. She would have made it perfect by having all 4 of my kids there. Happy birthday. Thank you. That was yesterday. I appreciate. Change it up. Do some change. Sometimes you have to roar. Damn straight. And you know what? When you're alone, Stacy, this is a great thing. Lions don't sit around and go, roar. I'm afraid somebody's going to hear me in the next room. Roar. Roar. Now we're the cowardly lion. What good is that? Roar. Roar. Paddle on. Be that. Find it. But do it and be happy. That's the thing. Find it within yourself. What deck is that? That was the Spirit Song deck. Spirit Song Tarot, and it is by Paulina Cassidy. It's a very shamanic deck. So I've heard of an interpretation of the Ten of Swords as you've just done this to death. That's an awesome way to look at it. Yeah, it's time to move on. So Facebook user, hey, Rob, I don't know who you are. Log into the StreamYard link and I'll be able to see who you are. But hey, to my Facebook crowd, I love you. People, come join Facebook, Luminous Playground, the group. It's a great place. A lot of people come in, a lot of places to ask questions about a whole bunch of different things. Transmutation for negative energy with breath. That's awesome. And you know what? I think, too, one of the things we need to do is talk about some breathing exercises at some point. So I've got a PTSD I need to do. We've got a pendulum class I need to do. And yes, a breathing class. Because, folks, breathing isn't what people think it is. You've all been told, oh, take 10 deep breaths and calm down. Yeah, I wish it worked that way, but it doesn't. All right, we're going to talk about some mindfulness. We are in a blessing now. Embrace it. Absolutely. Take it. Things are quiet. They're only as noisy as you allow and you bring shit into your life to make it. So enjoy the peace right now. Enjoy it. Wrap yourself in the vibrations because there's problems coming. Remember, I told you 2021 means instability and conflict. It's what the 5 is all about. It's about passion, desire. We're going to have things go. We're going to have to get things wrapped up, but we got to remember, we got to do it in the right heart mind. We've got to do it in the right attitude and from the right spot. Absorb the negative, then change it with love. So much truth to that. And that gets back to the true breathing exercises that actually stem from the Buddha. Nice question, Stacy. What is the soul tribe? The soul tribe to me, and I'm going to give you, please feel free to put your own definition in it. The soul tribe are the people that are awakening and seeing beyond what this world, beyond here. Beyond this, beyond what the world, the government, and our indoctrinations are telling us. We're the ones that realize there's love. There's something beyond. There's something above. There's something below. There are other things. We are embracing things. What is the soul tribe? I'm going to go to the dragons. It is people who are ruling their environment. It is people who are ruling and they are in charge of and are able to use the 4 gifts you were given. Swords, logic and communication. Yes, it is there. It is meant to be used. But also we have drives, dreams, and passions. We have our cups, which are our subconscious and our emotions. And then we have the pentacles, which are our worldly surroundings and things like that, how we make things go. These are your emperors. They are meant to rule, and they rule their own domain. Y'all tell me if I did that good or not. Andy Nelly, woohoo, gorgeous deck. Perfect message. Thank you very much, Allison. No problem. Stacy, thank you, Rob. Beautiful message. 3 of shells, emotions, playfulness, healing, trinity, self, mind. Find family and enjoy. Yes, so much. We forget to enjoy. We forget that things are there for us to enjoy. Good morning, Miss Peggy. Miss Peggy from the Facebook, the Witch's Broom. She's all about answering questions, folks. She loves it. She's got her own group, the Witch's Broom. Again, we just don't do the political thing. We're there to help people, and we're there to help people come into that soul tribe. We're there to help people find their happiness and their light and their energy. So that's what we're doing. Drop it like it's hot. Absolutely. Buying the brand new suit. It's called brand new suit. It's called calling it in. There you go. There's the phrase for it. Absolutely. Picks or it didn't happen. That's, you got it. Blessing upon blessing. Stacy, woohoo. Loved my Toyota Camry. Happy for wifey. Yes, she is happy, especially if you saw the old car, air was out, door wouldn't open. You had to roll the window down, stick your hand out, roll the window back up. Oh, it was a mess. I loved her so much. She just, and I had a better car. I kept trying to say, take it. She's like, you drive all over. I do not. She is one of the most, she is an earth angel. If anybody ever meets or knows Gillian, she is a true earth angel. She will help you and do whatever. Now, here's one thing about my earth angel. She will do and do and do for you when you disrespect her. You're not just done. You're fucking done. But she will always do it with love. Okay, time for you to go away. Melissa, good morning, everyone. Holy cow, did the car have gold paneling? There was something gold in there. I can't remember. There's something in the gold trim. It's a dark, but you know what? It has some gold flecks in it. It's this some type of blue something. I forget what they call it. Stacy, yeah, we are all good. Peggy, let me see. Oh, my computer keeps jumping around. Oh, I got out into the woods and screamed sometimes. It does a body and mind off. Yes, roar. Be in your house, roar, but do it with the power. There's a reason we do this when we go into battle. You know, when you watched Braveheart, they didn't stand there and go, we're all going to go. You know, why? Because it's part of your psyche. Folks, what you do, the vibrations you generate, help dictate who and where you are and where your mind goes. Dance like you do when you're alone. And that is something you have to learn to even talk to yourself. We're even embarrassed about ourselves. Look yourself in the mirror and with a very proud voice go, happy birthday to me. I don't give a damn if it's your birthday or not. But it's kind of hard to be in a pissed off or worrisome mood when you are being silly. And you sing it out loud, sing it with your heart. Your kids hear you, they're going to come in and go, what the hell? And you know what? You bring them in on it. Next thing you know, you are laughing with your whole family. Roar, they hear you roar. What are you doing? Teach your children to roar. We want them to be bold. We want them to embrace life. Let them learn from you. Don't teach them to be sheepish. Such a beautiful deck. Yes, it is. Just joined Luminous Playground. Stacy, awesome. I'll make sure somebody's there that we can get you approved or whatnot. It's good. Or if you've already joined, glad you're there. I'm behind on putting stuff in because of everything that's been going on, but I'm going to be making that time. Keeping it simple. And folks, I'm going to start back on putting things just on Luminous and just on Tarot with an Attitude on YouTube. So you need to check those sites because you're going to have more content than this coming up. I am a turtle that wants to be a lion. Can turtles roar? You ever heard one hiss? People don't understand it. Yeah, they're not roaring, but they're roaring in their own time. And then that's when they finally said, I've had enough. I'm victorious. I'm doing this. Yes, turtles definitely roar. They just do it in a different way. Just got a 2020 Nissan. Sweet ride. Good for you. Raise the vibration. Peggy, there we go. So any questions? Let's go on now. Where are we back? Let's get back to my dragons. Let's get back to my dragons. Anybody got? Let's start taking some questions. It's 9:39, so a few of you have popped a few in. If I've missed them, let me know. Peggy is just an awesome human being. I love Peggy. I love the knowledge that she puts out. Peggy is a knowledge source for me, and I'm not afraid to ask her questions. And she wants you to ask questions as long as you're coming in the right heart attitude. So, got to have some coffee here. So I'm going to settle down. I get all y'all get me wound up. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, where do we go today? I don't have any questions, so this is what we're going to do. Where do we go today? You know what? And some of you folks, there's opportunities at hempworks.com, and it doesn't have to be hemp stuff. There are other things there. I want you to go check it out. So, we were talking about that. Just came to me while I was drinking. People are asking me about jobs, things like that. Go look at it. And then, we'll be working directly together, but go check the stuff out. There are things there. Raise the vibration. Absolutely. Are there good dragons? Oh, most definitely. So Peggy, if you want to jump in on the dragons, I'm going to roll. Are there good dragons? Let's talk about some dragons. There are dragons that are driven around emotions. It's just like everything else. Physics tells us, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. If you look at the yin and yang, this is all based. So to think that there aren't dark things out there that are trying to keep you from your journey would be a fallacy. That's the reason we need to embrace the light so much more. Peggy, you are welcome. Dragons are awesome. Yes, they are. You get us wound up too, and great. Stacey, I'm so glad. So let's talk about dragons here a little bit. I wish my wife was able to be here for this one. This is one of her passions, things like that. Allison, would you pull a card for me, like for direction for me, if you please? Yes, I'll put that up in just a second. Dragons. What do we need to know about dragons? Let's just ask that. What do I need to tell people right now about dragons? And we're going to do a one-card pull. Dragons. Ooh, I feel like one just came in the room. That's cool. That is cool. Wow. Dragons, in order to experience dragons and see dragons, you have to have a change in your life, in your mental attitude, and things like that. Dragons, if you look, they will bring about change. They will help you bring about change. They will either cause change or they will help you bring it about. These dragons are actually destroying the tower. But here's a lot of things. Sometimes like, woo, I tell people and my tarot family here, tell me if I'm not true. A lot of tarot readers, we fear this card more than we fear the death card. I don't fear any card because I understand them and I know what they are. But this card means something's coming up in the future. Things are going to happen that are going to shake you to your core. And when asking what about dragons we need to know, they can shake you to your core. They can move around you. They can absorb your energy. They can give you energy. You invite the dragons in. So if you're in that negative, low-live place, you're bringing in those dragons. If you're in the other place, you're bringing in dragons if you're at a higher energy that are there to help you. Dragons, it's a new journey with dragons, folks. They are there with you from birth. They are there flying around us here. They grow just like we do, transcend, move on. Remember, we talked earlier about the universe and how I feel that, we can transcend. We can move. We just have to be careful with it. We have to know what we're doing, and it takes practice. Don't try to rush it. These spiritual beings and creatures, it's not just guides and spirits and things like that move back and forth. There are spiritual creatures that move back and forth. Dragons are there. They will be with you. They will follow you. They are on your journey. And part of understanding, wow, thank you. Oh, this was powerful. We talked earlier about thinking like a kid. All right. We talked earlier about getting back to being passionate. Teenagers, young people, a lot of times they don't care what you think. They don't care what other people think. Once they believe it, it's there. We have to get back to that. We have to get back to where, yes, I could say, I believe in dragons. I believe in spirit. I believe in things that are not here of this earth. Not everything can be explained. I'm not saying throw away science, folks. Science is very important and it serves a vital purpose and it helps us test things, okay? But there are certain things with energy and whatnot, you just have to believe them. So, Allison, that came to me. Thank you. Card for me, like for direction. We're going to ask the dragons since we're on the dragons. And yes, Stacy, you just put up sharing this far and wide. You know, what I would really appreciate y'all to do, you know, I've always talked about checking the hemp works, but what I've never really asked you to do, make sure when you're done the YouTube, please share that link in your personal feed. It's a message that people need to hear, I feel. If you don't want to share it, that's fine. But I would like for more people to get out. I want to reach more people. I want more people to find out about this show, about Luminous Playground, about Tarot with an Attitude. But most off, I want them to know there are a lot of people out there floundering that don't know where to go or what to do, but there's people like us out there and they can come to us and they don't have to be all weird and creepy and everything else, that we can just have a damn good time. Okay, so thank you. Would you pull a card for me, Rob? Like for direction for me, if you please. Here we go. Direction for Allison. Direction for Allison. Direction for Allison. I'm also getting told to grab another deck. So we're going to pull a card here. I think I'm being stubborn. Okay. So we'll see. I'm going to put this here. So Two of Pentacles. You have, you're setting your course. You're trying to keep an eye out. In your real world, you're trying to, you're making plans. This is telling you to plan, look out, watch where you go. You just don't run across this thing. You have to watch where you're going. So the direction I'm getting from the Dragon deck is that at this point, the direction you need to take, write stuff down, come up with a plan, put out what you want, and then watch it come in. My sister, Kathy Hartman, that y'all see her on another show, where our times just don't cross, but I'm going to have Kathy on the show. This is basically what I told her. It's there. You're looking for it, but you have to start making the first steps, and it's scary, but it's okay. You'll be all right. Go from there. The angels, I'm going to go back over here. The angels are telling us, wow, 9:47. Holy crap. All right, 9:47. Remember, folks, book a session. I have sessions from 15 minutes all the way up to an hour. I can do a lot more in a full focused 15-minute session or a half-hour session, and we can really get into some different details with this. So check me out on tarotwithanattitude.com. All right, let me recenter. Allison, for you, the direction from the angels. These are my angel decks. And I told Bridget I was going to bring my angels in. I never got into the room. Cody was in there dead asleep this morning. Been out partying last night. He left me and went out to meet some people. So that is cool. I want him to go have fun and everything else. Life is to be lived. All right, Allison. All right, the direction. Dimensional gateway. Wow, an invitation. Something is being offered to you. I'm going to put it this way. Okay. There is a door that is opening. Be alert, be aware. That's that direction. You're going to be afraid to cross it. That's what the dragons deck was telling me. That's what the spirit guides were telling me. Don't be afraid to step through that door. It is something good on the other side of it for you. That be looking for the door. So you have to be looking for the opportunity. Dimensional gateway. It's an invitation is what this says. 33. This is about Trinity and Trinity, collaboration with others, collaboration with things that comes out into a 6, which is damn sure being victorious and coming through the conflict. So you've got some great stuff ahead of you. You have to be mentally aware of your surroundings and what's going on, and you have to put one foot in front of the other and leave the fear behind. Fear, okay? One of the definitions I've heard is false evidence appearing real. That's great. And at times it is. Other definition I heard, fuck everything and run. So are there times that we need to fuck everything and run? Sure, but let your dictate. But if every time you're saying F it and run, okay, there might be a problem. Okay. Start looking. Fear. Don't let fear check your fear. Have that light and see what's going on from there. Let me see. Everything jumps around. Okay, here we go. I love the movie How to Train Your Dragon. Yes, I only saw the first one. Stacy, I knew I would love your wife and she likes dragons too. Oh yeah, I can't wait to vibe with her too. I'm trying to get her more involved in the runes. She loves runes. And to come on here and do some shows with me with the runes and things like that. Peggy, we all have a dragon. Okay, and that's what I hear. Maybe this is one of the dragons that I cannot, one of the spirit guides, because today was the first time I felt one around me. I just know it's there. And it's like a pet. So yes, spirit animals, different guides, things like that. There are dragons here to watch over us. Tamara, do you see a relocation in my near future? Retired this year, and I'm desiring to plant roots in a new environment. If that's your desire, focus, meditate, make it happen. If the universe wants it to happen, it will. Let me see. All right, I'm breaking out the pendulum, guys. Do you see a relocation in my future? So here we go. Little pendulum work today. And again, my wife made this for me. Going to have her start experimenting with building personal pendulums for people with the stones and things that they want to center on, but you can never have too many of them. All right. So are you going to work with me today? All right. Awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate you drawing near. Peggy, I've just got dragon all in me now. It's just crazy. All right. So as far as Tamara goes, I'm looking at Tamara's picture. Is there relocation in Tamara's near future? It's saying no. It's saying no. Not at this time. Now, keep in mind, we said near future. That doesn't mean never. So what that's telling me, Tamara, is there is going to be something that if you really desire it, there's something you've got to rectify to make it happen. There's something that the universe is saying it's not this time yet, or if you force it, it's going to be wrong. There's going to be problems. So that's what I got. Let's look at the cards and we'll go from there. If I can get this back together, I might do this all right, I'll fix it in a minute. All right, that means somebody's going to need it here in the future. So Tamara, what do we need to know? What does Tamara need to know to make this move happen? What do you need to know to make this move happen so you can move on? Tamara, all right. 8 of Swords. There is something you're supposed to leave behind, okay, mentally. There is something you want to move, you want to go, but if you're trying to flee from something, this will come with you. But the 8 of Swords is about, I call this there's something going on. You have to see, there are things around you. A lot of times this lady is blindfolded and she can't see her way out. In this, the dragon is standing there. She's in the light. The dragon's in the darkness. This dragon is wanting her to see, but she doesn't see it. So there are things that you need to do okay, it just hit me. You're being told things that you're not recognizing or hearing, not out of willfulness, but you're not completely connected in there. There's a message for you. There's something that's got to be fixed for you to be able to open your eyes and see your way to make that happen. Okay. Hope that goes and that went for people. We are now at 9:53. I'm just keeping a countdown. We need to find each other. Absolutely. That's the tribe. So we've got the Bangarang Barefoot tribe or the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Y'all tell me how we want to go it. And our model is paddle on. Maybe it should be fly on. I don't know. But this is about it. Life is here. My daughter said earlier, life has a 100% death rate. It just is. You don't know what's tomorrow. We don't know what's in the future as far as what our actions are going to take, what the universe is going to hand to us. Enjoy what you have right now. When you look back at your life, there are mistakes you have made. Don't dwell on those. Know them. But that is our life. People will tell you don't live in the past. That's your life. All right? But don't lock on to every damn mistake you've made. What did you learn from that mistake? And if you keep making the same mistake, maybe you're not learning. Okay. How's that working out for you? But look at the things you succeeded at. How did you succeed? What happened? Where did they come from? And that's part of learning this life. Love Kathy with K. Kathy with K is just an awesome human being. Do that again with, what do you mean do that again? Do the, Bridget, help me out. Yes. Love Kathy with K. Everybody loves Kathy with K. So we got to do that. Bridget, help me with the do that again. I'll be glad to try to do that again. Christina, evidently my wife came in. There she is. Your ears must have been burning. We are talking about it. Stacy wants to meet you. I told them how much you love dragons. We're dealing with the dragons this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you send me pics of the cards, Gillian? I think she meant the cars. I'm not sure. Cars, rather. There we go. Keep it simple. You are amazing. I can so relate. I roar and hide in my shell too. Wellness Oils for Life. I must book a session with you. And again, do that at let me get this one back up here so people can see it. Tarot with an attitude.com. It's very important. So I must book a session with you. Best wishes. Tamara, make it happen. Absolutely. You can make this happen. This doesn't mean it's not going to happen. It's not happening in your near future is the question. And the reason why is there's something you have to get balanced. Late post, last post, or the cards. I'm kind of lost, but on that one, are you talking about the last card? If we are, there it is. If you're talking about the pendulum reading, I'm a little slow on the uptake today. Bridget, sorry. Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, I'll get with you. I just want to make sure I'm getting in there. Everything got too far behind me. Brenda, Stacy, yay. If we want to do, now you got me. Now I'm like obsessed on did I miss something? Because Bridget picks up on stuff. If you picked up on something, Bridget, put it in here. It's okay. I don't care if you saw something different than I did. Maybe it's clarity. You might be sitting there in a little better place to interpret. Folks, here's one of the things I want you to know about tarot. Bridget and I can do, it's lagging you. Okay, gotcha. Bridget and I can sit down and do tarot. We could ask the same question. I pull the cards. I see something. Here's what I see. Here's what my guide said. She walks over and goes, oh, I see this. Doesn't mean either of us is wrong, okay? But we have different insights at different times, and many times that's what we need. Look at preachers. How many preachers can look at the scripture? People say, see, you're wrong, okay? But the interpretations of the Bible are so many, okay? Things are happening. So, lighten up, people. This is what it is. People give you insight, and then we blend and we mold. It's what we do. It's when somebody keeps giving you the same message, and you keep going to different people to get a different message. And finally, it's like, okay, that's you. Your posts are coming in late. Oh, sorry. Christina Lee, 59 hit him hard. Yes, it did. 3.5 years to early Social Security. Good morning, fellow patriots. Where are we going? Let's go all. Let this beautiful live day begin. God bless all. Very good. Couldn't get a card if you feel so inclined. Could I get a card if you feel so inclined? Miss Peggy, all you have to do is ask. We will go to the dragon, the Celtic dragon. I think you were late. This is the deck I'm using today. So the Celtic dragon. And it's DJ Conway and Lisa Hunt. All right, great book. The book is very well illustrated. A lot of information, stories, a lot of information about dragons. So you will love this. For Miss Peggy Sylvester. Can we get a card? This is where we're going to close out, folks.